Good morning everyone. As you know that our gravitational chapter is going on. Today we will discuss last topic of this chapter, that is mass and weight. We will deeply try to understand the concept of mass and weight. Means we will understand here the concept of mass, means what is the meaning of mass and some related points with mass, and we will discuss about the weight here also, and we will discuss how weight can increase or decrease at different planet surface, but mass will remain same at all places. So now welcome you all again in AG Physics channel. So try to understand the concept of mass and weight. Let us start. You can see this is mass and this is weight. Okay, before starting this topic, we will try to understand some basic concept which will help for understanding the meaning of both term. Number one, fundamental unit system. It's another name, we can say that is the basic system of unit. Basic system in which we will include simply mass, length, time, temperature, etc. Different points we can use here. Simply I am explaining what is the meaning of fundamental unit system. Fundamental means that system which will be separate, which will not be formed by the combination of another system. By the combination of another system, you can see in mass we can store only mass value. We cannot use here kilogram, another kilogram. Simply we can say kilogram square, anything. We will not use SM like it. But in the case of fundamental unit only, we will use mass. Mass means only one unit system we will use. In the case of length, we will use a meter only. In the case of time, we will use a second only. Right? So simply we will move forward. So we will understand the whole concept related to fundamental unit system. Okay, student. So simply temperature measure in degree Celsius, or you can say Kelvin, anything, any points you can use here. Second point is derived unit. Derived unit system. In derived unit system, we can say these quantities, a unit system formed by the combination of fundamental unit system. By the combination of fundamental unit system, you can see if we will use here two mass. Two mass we can say m square. M means we can say mass square. So mass square means what? Kilogram square. So you can see here how many kilogram is coming? 2 kilogram into kilogram. So this is not a fundamental, this is derived unit system, which formed by the combination of fundamental unit system, You can see here area formula, we can say length into breadth. Okay or not? Okay, length measured in meter or breadth also measured in meter, so it becomes what? Meter square. So you can see two things here. One is length, second is breadth. Okay, so we can say this is a meter square. So meter square is the combination of two fundamental unit system. We can say that is length into length means length square. Okay or not? Okay, so this system also comes into the derived system. Clear? So simply you understood here that fundamental unit system is that system in which we will use separate term. Separate means single one terms. Mass only one time, we can say that is kilogram. Length only one time we will use here, that is meter. Time we will use one time only, we can say that is second. But in this case we will use combination of units. These units can be mass, length, time. Here you can say mass, length, time, or you can say mass, triple things you can say. If we will talk about volume is what? Tell me student. Length into breadth into height. So you can say meter into meter. So it becomes what? Meter cube. So we will use here three term of meter. So we will get here meter cube. So this is a derived unit system. These system we will derive by the help of fundamental system. But fundamental system is the independent system. Fundamental system is the independent system, or derived system depends on fundamental system. Fundamental system. Okay, so we are going to discuss here some example related to fundamental unit system and the derived unit system. One example. Listen, student. I am giving you one question. Tell me, you have mass or weight. Mass or weight. Tell me, mass is fundamental or weight is fundamental. So you can see mass measured in what? Kilogram. So this is what? Separate term. Separate term. So we can say this is a fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantity. Weight means what? W is equal to mass into gravity, or gravity is one kind of acceleration. Mass we can say kilogram, or gravity means what? Acceleration. Means meter per second square. So you can see weight is the combination of different terms. Kilogram, meter means three fundamental systems unit. Kilogram, meter per second square. So we can say this is a derived unit system. Hope you all understood this concept completely. Derived system. Okay. Some more example also I'm going to discuss. That is, we can say velocity. Second is we can say acceleration. Third we can say length. These are the new examples, right? So simply tell me, what is velocity? Velocity is equal to what? Displacement upon time. The displacement measured in what? Meter. Time measured in second. So you can see here we are using two fundamental quantity, mass and time. If we are using here mass and time, so this unit, this system we can say derived system. Clear? So acceleration we can say this is equal to what? Meter per second square. So we are using here also three fundamental quantities, mass, time and time. Mass, time and time. Okay, or here we are using only meter means length, means only one system. So this will be what? Fundamental, or this will be what? Derived system. Derived unit system. Say yes or no. So simply these are the simple explanation about derived and fundamental. Okay, so simply you can see between mass and weight. So mass measured in what? Kilogram, or weight measured in we can say kilogram meter per second square. So this is the combination of three fundamental units. We can say kilogram, mass and second. So this unit will be derived unit system, or this will be what? Only fundamental unit system. Fundamental unit system. So you can understand, student, mass is fundamental quantity. This is derived quantity. This is derived quantity. Mass is fundamental quantity, or this is what? Derived quantity. Now let us start our topic, that is mass and weight. Clear? So listen, student. First, step by step we will do here mass. So first of all I am writing a definition of mass. Mass means what? Mass is the quantity. Mass is the quantity of matter. Of matter contained in a body. Simple, you can include here some points like that. Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. Means this is only main constituent which are present into the body. You can say in a human body, its mass come due to its bone, due to its means all different arteries, veins we can include, but we will not include in this case gravity effect. We will discuss only about original matter which are present inside the body only. You can talk about anything like that, any solid, liquid or gas. So simply you will see its molecules. You will measure its molecule mass. Clear? So we will neglect here gravity concept. Okay or not? Okay. You can see mass is this point I told already, that mass is the fundamental property of material body. The mass of a body does not change with place. it will remain same. If you will measure mass of anything on the moon surface or that body, same body, you are going to simply going to measure the mass of that object on the earth surface, you will get mass same at both places, right? This means that a body having a mass of 4 kg will have the same mass on the earth surface or on the moon surface or in a satellite or at any other place. So you can say in all universe this mass will remain same. Okay or not? Okay, student. Second point we can say. Second point we can say mass is a fundamental property. Fundamental property, that one I explained already. Property. Say yes or no. Third point we can say, listen student, mass is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means you can see mass has not any direction. Simply if we want to measure mass of this pen, so simply its mass will not affect by direction only. Simply we will not say here that its mass 5 kg in the east, 10 kg in the west. So we can say direction effect will not be on this pen. So simply we can say this quantity will be free from direction concept. So due to absence of direction, so we can say this quantity has their only magnitude. So due to the magnitude only, so we can say this quantity will come in scalar part and scalar quantity system. Say yes or no. Fourth point, very important point, how this point will be very important, how mass can be calculated. Mass can be calculated. For finding the mass value, simply we have to take a help of force formula. We know that force is equal to what? Mass into acceleration. Force means what? Applied force. Mass means matter contained in a body. Acceleration means motion of the object. Clear? So listen one thing. If we will, this is a box. What? This is a box. How we will define the mass of this object? This box. So simply what will we do? We will apply force on this box. How much? 1 Newton. And we find here that the acceleration in the box is equal to 1 meter per second square. Clear? On that time we can say its mass will be 1 kilogram. Okay or not? Okay, how? F is equal to what? 1 Newton, right? And acceleration is equal to what? Tell me student. 1 meter per second square. Then what will be its mass? So mass, we can say mass is equal to force divided by acceleration. Say yes or no. Force measured in Newton and acceleration measured in 1 meter per second square. So we will get what? Mass measured in kilogram. So we can say mass quantity is equal to 1 kilogram. Say yes or no. Say yes or no. So we can say definition of mass. Definition of mass. Mass of a body is the force required to bring it into a 1 unit acceleration. If more force is required, the body has more mass and vice versa. Okay or not? Okay. Therefore, simply listen, student. If we will apply here force value more, clear? We can say 2 Newton and acceleration is there only 1 meter per second square. So we will get mass is equal to 2 kilogram. So listen student, how? F is equal to, we are taking 2 Newton. So firstly we are applying here force how much? 1 Newton. So here we were getting here acceleration 1 meter per second square. 1 meter per second square. Now we changed this value 2 Newton. Clear? Now object will get their acceleration only 1 meter per second square. Firstly, this body was getting acceleration at 1 Newton force, that is 1 meter per second square only. Now this body is getting acceleration 1 meter per second when we will apply here force how much? 2 Newton. 2 Newton. So we will get how much acceleration after applying this 2 Newton force? So we will get mass is equal to what? Mass is equal to what? Force upon acceleration. So m is equal to force how much? We can say 2/1. So we will get this is the 2 kilogram object. Say yes or no. So this is the basic understanding here, that if we will increase force value by it, if we have to put its acceleration at only 1 meter per second square, so its mass we can find out by this formula only. Say yes or no. Clear na? Say yes or no. Clear na? So listen one thing, student. If this is the object, we are applying force on this object, that is 2 Newton, 10 Newton. So acceleration we find here, that is 2.5 meter per second square. Then how you will find out mass? Force is equal to mass into acceleration, and the mass is equal to what? Force divided by acceleration. Force is given 10 Newton, or acceleration is given how much? 2.5 Newton, you can say, meter per second square. So we can say 10 upon 2.5 means 100 upon 25, we will get that is 4 kilogram mass of this object, that is 4 kilogram. Say yes or no. So simply by this formula you can find out mass value. This is the simple method for finding its mass value. Say yes or no. Clear, student? Say yes or no. And last point is that how we will measure mass. Means, is here any apparatus or any machine by which we can measure the accurate mass value? Yes, we have. That is physical balance. Physical balance, right? And one more also instrument also we are using here, that is pen balance. You can see pen balance device at the grocery shop. Means we can say you can purchase from where you are purchasing now gold material. At that place you can see that is the pen balance. I am showing the picture of both physical balance and pen balance. You can see this is your physical balance. So this box completely closed, this physical balance totally closed in the wooden box for saving it from environmental effect, right? And environmental pressure. Clear? So you can see 2 pen are present inside it. One side you will put your weight, other side you will put your material, like that gold, anything, because there we don't want any kind of change in the gold, because little bit change can give us more difficulty. Simply we can say if we will get in the case of gold from 2 gram we will get there 1.9, so we can say we will get loss there. Okay, so for saving us this kind of loss, so simply we will use your physical balance. So you can see 2 pen here, one side we will put our weight, second side we will put our material. By it we can find out the mass of the object. Say yes or no. This also second one we can say this is a weighing machine. Weighing machine is the different part, but physical balance is here for measuring the mass of the object. The second time I will show this one. Say yes or no. Next topic of us, that is weight. Before explaining weight, I am telling you some basic term related to weight. Listen, we have force. We can say F is equal to mass into acceleration, right? F means what? Mass. A means what? Acceleration. So simply why we are taking A, acceleration? Listen, when anything will move along with the horizontal surface in this direction, okay, in this direction, so simply you can see you have 2 axes. One is X, second is Y. If you will move along with x-axis, on that time we will take here horizontal acceleration. Say yes or no. We will not talk about vertical. When we will talk about horizontal motion or anything like that, on that time we will take concept of A only. Which concept? A only. Say yes or no. Listen one thing. If anything will come along with vertical axis, can move upside, can come downside, so which things will act on this? We can say gravity will work on it. Gravity. Say yes or no. So what will we do? This A we will replace by G. Means instead of A we will put there G only. So we will get force formula is equal to what? F is equal to mass into acceleration na, so we can say it becomes mass into gravity, or when we will take mass into gravity, so it will become weight. Weight means W is equal to M into G. Say yes or no, student? So we can say weight is equal to mass into gravity and force is equal to mass into acceleration, but both things can be same. Listen, in this case we will take acceleration, in this case we will take gravity. But listen student, force is equal to mass into acceleration, so we can say mass measured in kilogram, acceleration measured in meter per second square. So we can say its unit become kilogram meter per second square is equal to Newton. So this is derived system. This is derived system unit. Say yes or no? So in this case weight also you can say mass into gravity, mass measured in kilogram, or gravity is acceleration measured in meter per second square. So we will get kilogram meter per second square. This also equal to Newton. Derived unit system. So we can say force, weight both have a same unit. Due to this same unit we can say both are same, but one comes in horizontal concept, second will come for the vertical motion. When you will throw anything upside from the ground surface, on the time you will get a weight of the object, not force. But we can say weight and force both can be same because they both have the same unit. Clear? But in the case of work, in the case of a weight, gravity will act, but in the case of force, means horizontal motion, acceleration will act, but acceleration is equal to gravity, so we can say G is the acceleration due to gravity. Say yes or no? So what will be the definition of weight? Weight is equal to what? W, we will denote it by W, mass into gravity. So definition of it, what? Weight of an object is the force with which the earth attract a body towards it. So we can say weight of an object, we can say when earth will attract anything towards it. So we can say W is equal to mass into gravity. Say yes or no? This is your basic formula. You can see weight is not a fundamental property. Weight is not a fundamental because this is a derived unit system property. It can be changeable of a body. If the value of G changes, the weight of the body changes. Let us consider two cases to understand this. Say yes or no? Listen, means weight depends on total gravity. If gravity will change, if you will take gravity on Earth's surface 9.8 meter per second square, so you will get weight value anything like that. If you will take gravity is equal to 1.6 meter per second square, so its weight value will decrease. Listen, if we have object mass is equal to 4 kg, so listen student, for first case 4 into 9.8, we will get something 9.8 into 4. How much we will get? 9 4 ja 36, 37, 38, 39. Say 39 point something we will get. Say yes or no? Newton. But we will talk about in another case 4 into 1.6. So we will get 6.4 Newton. So you can see it is variable, changeable. So we can say weight can be changeable. Weight can change place to place. At poles it will be different. At equator it will be different. On Earth's surface we are talking. Because you know that equator place gravity will be less. But at poles gravity will be more, means 9.8, but at equator it will be less than 9.8. So you can say weight value can be changeable, but mass will remain same. So you can say mass will be fundamental quantity, but weight will not be fundamental quantity. Say yes or no? So let us discuss here one basic and a good example by which we can understand different value of gravity. Clear? We will discuss on Earth surface also. We will discuss on Moon surface also. Say yes or no? The formula for finding gravity, we have small g is equal to g m upon r square. Clear? If we will talk about Earth surface, g, we can say capital G, mass of Earth, radius of Earth, we can say we will get gravity value how much? 9.8 meter per second square. Say yes or no? So simply we will find out gravity for Moon surface. This question can be important, can come in the examination also. So listen student, how तो g इक्वल टू व्हाट, जी एम फॉर मून वी विल गेट, तो आर एम रेडियस ऑफ मून वी विल पुट हियर. तो वी कैन से all value we will put. Gravity 6.67 into how much, 10 raised power minus 11, 7.3 into 10 raised power 20 mass of moon, divide by 1.74 into 10 raised to power 6 square. This is the radius of the moon. So after solving whole concept, we will get here 1.6 meter per second square. So on earth surface we will get gravity value how much, 1.6 meter per second square. For clarification, we can say this is gravity on earth surface, this is gravity on moon surface. So you can see 1.6, or on earth surface it is how much, 9.6. So we can say on earth it is 6 times more than that of moon surface. Say yes or no. So we can say gravity of moon surface 6 times less than the gravity of earth surface. Earth surface. Say yes or no na. देखो, if you will divide 9.8 by 6, so you will get exact 1.6. So we can say on earth surface it is 9.8 and on moon surface it will be 1.6 only. Say yes or no, student. Say yes or no. So simply you can take different example. If any object has their mass 10 kilogram, so what is its weight on earth surface and on moon surface? So you can see, student, on earth surface we know gravity is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. So we are going to find out weight is equal to what, mass into gravity on earth surface. So mass is given 10 or gravity how much given there, 9.8. So we can say on earth surface it will be 98 Newton. Say yes or no. On moon surface we will talk, W is equal to what, mass into moon surface. Clear? So we can say this is equal to mass 10 kg given, 1.6, then we will get 16 Newton on moon surface. देखो weight changed totally from 9.8 to 98 to 16 only. So we can say on moon surface it will be 6 times less than that of earth surface. Yeah, you can say 6 times more than that of earth surface at moon surface. Earth surface than that of moon surface. Say yes or no, student. So these are simple explanation, and this relation will help you for understanding the numerical concept. We can say Gm equal to Ge, gravity earth divided by 6. Say yes or no. You can say Gm is equal to how much, student? 9.8 meter per second square, or gravity on earth surface, Gm moon surface, that is 1.6 meter per second square, students, or at earth surface this is equal to 9.8 meter per second square. Clear? So this is our first point by which we understood everything related to it. Second point, we can say this is for the second point, weight is not fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantity means we can say weight is variable. Weight is variable. Place to place, or planet to planet. So these are the basic understanding about the weight and the mass. Okay or not, okay, student? We will talk about point 3, means we can say body is at a center of earth. Body is at a center of earth. Listen, so this is our earth. So you can see at the center of earth gravity equal to 0. On surface we can say gravity is equal to 9.8. So you can see towards center of earth gravity will decrease. If you will move out, means outer surface of the earth, outside from the earth, so you can say gravity also decrease. Here also gravity will decrease, but at surface it will remain nearly constant. We can say 9.8 meter per second square. Say yes or no. So listen one thing. This earth surface. Inside the earth, gravity will decrease. When you will move upside from the earth surface, gravity will decrease. But on the earth surface, it will remain constant, means maintained only. So you can see, if we will talk weight at a center of earth, so you know that W is equal to mg. So at center of earth, gravity is equal to how much? 0. So weight at center of earth equal to 0. So we will get weight 0 at the center of the earth. Say yes or no. Clear? And we will talk about height here. So you can see at a height, at a certain height, gravity will be less than that of gravity at a surface of earth. Clear? So we will find out at the surface of earth, so weight is equal to W. At a certain height, mgh, so gravity value will be less, so we can say weight will be less. So we can say weight at certain height will be less than that of ground surface. Say yes or no. So listen student, if this is the surface of earth, weight is here 10 Newton. So little bit height, we can say weight is equal to, it depends on the height na, can be 9 Newton. Means it will decrease when you will move at a certain height. Say yes or no. So this is at a surface on the surface of earth, weight is equal to Ws. At a certain height, W is equal to WH will be less than that of surface of earth. Say yes or no. The conclusion, as the height of the body from the surface of the earth increase, the weight decrease. From the above discussion, it is clear that weight of a body changes with change in the value of G. Clear? Not in spaceships moving in the space, person experience their weightlessness. Weightlessness means free from all kind of weight. When any person will move in spaceship na, so on that time he will feel their weightlessness himself. Clear? As the apparent value of G is 0. Clear na? Outside from the earth, so we can say gravity value become 0. The weight of the man outside from the earth, so we can say in space, in spaceship you can say, or outside from the earth also you can take, in spaceship also, so we can say gravity value will be there 0. So we will feel their weight equal to 0. So we will float in the air, in the space. Say yes or no. Clear? Understood or not? Last and final point, you can see fifth point, unit system. You can see W is equal to what? Mass into gravity. So W mass measured in what? Kilogram. Gravity measured in meter per second square. So you can say it is equal to Newton. So this is derived unit. Derived unit. So you can say weight has its particular direction. When you will leave anything, it will move towards ground surface. So you can see it has a particular fixed direction. So we can say in the case of weight, magnitude also will be there and direction also will be there. So due to this, weight will become vector quantity. Say yes or no. So you can see it means that weight has a sense of direction. Weight of a body on the earth is directed towards center of the earth. Towards center of the earth only. Say yes or no. The weight is measured by a spring balance. We will measure this one by a spring balance. Spring balance. We will measure it by spring balance. Means you have already seen the different machines like that. So simply this is a spring. So you will see here some digit can be on this machine here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. When you will hang a weight on it, so this spring will move downside. On that time where you will see sign of arrow at 1 kilogram, 2 kilogram, 3 kilogram, 4 kilogram. So by it you can measure easily the weight of the object only. Say yes or no. Because you can see our earth attract object towards the ground. Say yes or no student. So by spring balance we can measure weight of the object. Say yes or no. So your student can write difference between mass and weight with yourself. Okay. So you will like, subscribe and share this channel. And if you will get any kind of doubt related to the topic, you can write in the comment section or you can send me SMS at WhatsApp. Okay students. God bless you all.